What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Mello, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report for Monday, June 30th, 2014, delivering some of the major stories going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook and Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Mello, that's RAYMELO, and on Twitter @The Enter Report. Last night was the BET Music Awards, a lot of highlights from last night's event. Nicki Minaj told the crowd at the BET Music Awards that she was close to death recently, an experience that has helped her to be herself. The rapper rambled on stage when accepting her 5th consecutive win for Best Female Hip-Hop Artist, where she thanked Lil Wayne for his support, talking about her own lyrics and about getting the credit she deserves in the industry. She said, as some audience laughed, "The other day, literally, I didn't tell anybody this, but I really thought I was about to die, like I was saying my prayers to die. And I didn't even want to call the ambulance because I thought, well, if I call the ambulance, it's going to be on TMZ." And she also added, looking to the crowd, "And I would rather sit here and die. And it made me realize I don't care what anybody got to say, I'm going to do me." Minaj performed her latest single, Pills and Potions, and also won Best Group with her Young Money bandmates, which includes Lil Wayne and Drake. A video of Beyonce and Jay-Z performing Partition closed the BET Awards, which aired live from the Nokia Theater, LA, live on Sunday. Pharrell's ubiquitous Happy kept a smile on the musician's face. The song won Video of the Year. His win for the top prize came in the second hour of the 4th hour ceremony. Last year, the network didn't announce the top award in the jam-packed event. Pharrell thanked his family, fans who elevated the song to #1, and BET for its support. He said, "BET allowed us as black people to be different and do what we do." He told the crowd, "You guys keep the lights on for us." The multi-talented Pharrell, who also won Best Male R&B Pop Artist, kicked off the show with the playful performance of Come Get It Babe, featuring the reclusive Missy Elliott. Host Chris Rock also succeeded with back-to-back jokes about Donald Sterling, the hit series Scandal, and rapper Rick Ross, who he mentioned multiple times. He passed out food from Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles, playing off the Ellen DeGeneres pizza party at the Academy Awards. It helped take attention away from a fatal shooting and a separate stabbing at an unsanctioned parties celebrating the ceremony. One person was killed and 5 injured in separate incidents ahead of the show. Los Angeles police said the events were unauthorized and unaffiliated with the BET Awards, BET said in a statement. The death and 4 of the injuries followed gunfire early Sunday at a restaurant. Separately, a man was stabbed in the stomach Saturday night at a nightclub. The show featured a melody of hits from Usher and Iggy Azalea performing her anthem Fancy, which is spending its 5th week on the top of the Billboard charts. Chris Brown sang and danced his signature moves to his latest top 10 hit, Loyal. He sported a long plaid coat, and Lil Wayne and August Alsina also wore plaid-infused ensembles, the trend for women, skin-tight white dresses. Robin Thicke, who sang and played the piano, dedicated his performance of Forever Love to his estranged wife, Paula Patton, whom he is separated from. He said, "I'm sorry and I miss you," and the performance ended up with a photo of the former couple. John Legend sang his group You and I and was joined by rising newcomer Janae Akio, who won over the crowd by singing the words as Legend played piano. Alsina, also a rising star, was also a powerhouse with his vocals during his performance, which featured Brown and Trey Songz. Alsina was tearful when he won the night's first award for Best New Artist. The New Orleans newcomer said on stage, "I represent the struggle. This award is not for me, it's for the people." When winning the Viewer Choice Awards, where he beat Beyonce and Drake, Alsina said, "I ain't gonna cry this time." Lionel Richie, the Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, was serenaded by legend Ladisa and Yolanda Adams, who sang a rousing rendition of Jesus' Love. She earned a standing ovation. Richie said, holding his award, "I'm glad I sang the song first, otherwise I would not be here on stage." He excitedly performed Easy Like Sunday Morning and All Night Long, All Night. A tribute to 90s R&B was met with praise, too. Groups like Silk, Color Me Bad, and True performed well-known jams that enticed the crowd. The late icons Maya Angelou and Ruby Dee were remembered in words by Felicia Rashad, who earned a stirring applause when she walked on stage. Drake, Beyonce, and Jay-Z were top nominees with 5 each. Drake, who was originally set to perform, did not attend. He won Best Male Hip Hop Artist, and Beyonce won Female R&B Pop Artist. Her hit with Jay-Z's Drunk in Love won Best Collaboration. Lupita Nyong'o, who won an Oscar for 12 Years a Slave, was named Best Actress. Her co-star Chiwetel Ejiofor won Best Actor, and their movie won Best Film. Indio Downey, the son of actor Robert Downey Jr., was arrested for cocaine possession Sunday, but his father is standing by his son's side. He said in a statement to the rap, "Unfortunately, there's a genetic component to addiction, and Indio has likely inherited. Also, there's a lot of family support and understanding, and we're all determined to rally behind him and help him become the man he's capable of being. We're grateful to the Sheriff's Department for their intervention and believe Indio can be another recovery success story instead of a cautionary tale." Downey Jr. is, of course, speaking from a place of experience. He endured very public battles with addiction and substance abuse from the mid-90s through the early 2000s. He was arrested multiple times on drug-related charges, from everything from heroin to marijuana to cocaine. When he was near rock bottom in 1999, Downey Jr. even once famously told a judge in 1999, "It's like I've got a shotgun in my mouth with my finger on the trigger, and I like the taste of the gunmetal." Though it took many years and several different treatment programs for Downey Jr. to find sobriety, the actor eventually cleaned himself up, and soon after his career soared to new heights with the Iron Man and Sherlock Holmes franchise. And in Forbes' latest list of the 100 most powerful celebrities, released Monday, he ranked number 10. Downey Jr.'s riches to rags to riches rehab story is so compelling and well known. In fact, that Showtime has tapped in to develop an original drama about rehab culture. The crux of Downey Jr.'s statement is the confidence that the actor has that his son Indio, whose mother is Downey Jr.'s first wife, Deborah Falconer, can find similar recovery success. As the rapper reported earlier, the 20-year-old was taken into custody Sunday after a traffic stop in West Hollywood, when the sheriff's office said a deputy discovered the narcotic in his possession. Indio Downey posted a $10,000 bail and was released shortly after midnight. Beyonce tops Forbes Magazine's list of the 100 most powerful celebrities, beating out Oprah Winfrey for the year. The Run the World singer tops Forbes Magazine's Celebrities 100 list, which Winfrey reigned over last year. According to the business news outlet, Beyonce took top honors this year because of her hit surprise album Beyonce and massive 95-city tour, which brought in an average of $2.4 million each stop, including all of her business venues, numerous endorsement deals, fragrances, and her clothing company called House of Derarion. Beyonce earned $115 million between June 1st, 2013 and June 1st, 2014. NBA star LeBron James came in second with an estimated total income of $72 million, while Dr. Dre, who sold off his Beats by Dre headphones to Apple for $3 billion, was estimated to have made $620 million. Apparently, money is not the only factor in Forbes' evaluation of celebrities. The list is determined by the number of times each figure is mentioned in the media, a social media power score from StarCount, an impact score, and earnings estimations based on conversations with lawyers, producers, agents, and other in-the-known folks. Winfrey, who fell to fourth this year, was estimated to have raked in $82 million. Forbes credited her for catapulting Lee Daniels, the butler, to box office success and turning around her eponymous cable company own, but stated that the three celebrities ranked above her currently have more influence and power. Coming in number 5 was Ellen DeGeneres, number 6, Jay-Z, number 7, boxer Floyd Mayweather, number 8, Rihanna, number 9, Katy Perry, and number 10, Robert Downey Jr. Pop star Justin Bieber was a full-on Good Samaritan Sunday, rushing to the aid of 3 of Floyd Mayweather's kids who were involved in a bad car accident. Floyd was on the red carpet Sunday afternoon for the BET Awards when he got word his kids were in a bad crash in L.A. Floyd happened to be on the phone with Bieber at the time and told the singer how bummed he was that he was on the red carpet and not there for his kids. Bieber happened to be in an SUV not too far away from the crash and jumped into action, racing to the scene. Bieber told the cops he was friends of the family and wanted to check on their well-being. TMZ was told it was a multi-vehicle collision, several cars and a motorcycle. The kids were not seriously injured. One had a busted lip, and Bieber tried to comfort them by playing his new music for them. Bieber was then allowed to put the kids in his SUV and drove them to Floyd, then returned to the accident scene to inform cops the children were with the boxer. R&B singer Erykah Badu crashes live TV shot with a smooch. Anything can happen on the streets of New York, especially when there are news cameras involved. New York's PIX11 reporter Mario Diaz learned this the hard way on Friday when a fan encroached on his live shot and went in for a smooch. So why has the clip gone viral? Said fan is actually four-time Grammy Award winner Erykah Badu. The 43-year-old can be spotted in a large brimmed white hat. She was rocking that style long before Pharrell, smiling cheekily behind Diaz as he reported on Shia LaBeouf's recent arrest. Moments later, she approached from Diaz's left and went in for a kiss. Diaz reacted promptly, shoving Badu away with a curt "excuse me." Badu initially denied the shenanigans on Twitter, responding with a simple nope when a fan asked about the incident. Later in the day, she owned up to the stunt. At Mario PIX11, sorry Mario. Diaz replied, posting at FatBellyBella, I get it, because ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible when I just want your extra time and your kiss. And later, by the way, my wife and my 2-year-old were 20 yards away when it happened. She saw the roll-up, you putting on hat and everything, and she figured out what really happened. She laughed and said, great taste. Next time I won't do it. I won't do the NYC pushback. On Monday morning, Badu teased a follow-up prank. She tweeted at Diaz, what street you gonna be on today? Transformers 4, The Age of Extinction, this weekend became the first movie of the year to open to $100 million at the domestic box office. Paramount's mega-budget morphing robots epic had to overcome terrible reviews, massive expectations, and a sluggish summer box office to do it. And final numbers could change that total on Monday, but the fourth entry in the $2.8 billion Titanic toy franchise delivered. The $200 million Age of Extinction was a co-production with several Chinese companies. It's a truly global blockbuster. It brought in more than $201 million from 37 foreign markets as well, including an opening weekend record of $90 million in China, giving it a $301.3 million first weekend worldwide. Mark Wahlberg took over for the troubled Shia LaBeouf as lead man in Age of Extinction, and the opening is by far the biggest of his career. The opening in a saturated level of 4,233 theaters came in under the second Transformer movie, Revenge of the Fallen, which debuted to $108.9 million on the same weekend in 2009. But the big debut provided a shot in the arm for the summer blockbuster box office, which is running nearly 15% behind last year's record $2.3 billion season. The critics scored Age of Extinction, and it had leaked 17% positive rating on review aggression site Rotten Tomatoes, but the audience, which skewed male 64% and surprisingly older with 58% over the age of 25, loved it and gave it an A- cinema score. The movie has to play broadly to get to $100 million, but it was the hardcore fans of the franchise who turned out early and lifted Age of Extinction to the biggest opening day of any film this year with $41 million on Friday. That included $8.7 million from early Thursday shows. Transformers 4 got a major boost from IMAX theaters. It is the first film shot with an IMAX 3D digital camera and was in all 353 of the largest screen giant North American theaters. 9 of the film's top 10 runs were at IMAX theaters, and it brought in $10.7 million overall. Coming in at number 2 was 22 Jump Street from Sony. In its third release, it made $15.4 million, and its gross right now is $121.8 million. Number 3 is the cartoon How to Train Your Dragon 2 from Fox. Its third release, it made $13.1 million, adding the total of $121.8 million. Number 4, also from Sony, Think Like a Man 2. Second its release, it made $10.4 million, the movie with Kevin Hart. Number 5 was Angelina Jolie's Magnificent from Disney. In its fifth release, it made $8.2 million this weekend. Number 6, Clint Eastwood's directing the adaptation of the Broadway hit Jersey Boys. from Warner Brothers in its second week release. It made $7.6 million. Coming in number 7 was Tom Cruise's movie Edge of Tomorrow from Warner Brothers. In its 4th weekend release, it made $5.2 million this weekend. Number 8, The Fault in Our Stars from Fox. In its 4th week release, it made $4.8 million. Number 9, X-Men Day of Future Past from also Fox. It's in its 6th week release. It made $3.3 million, giving it its overall total of $223.3 million. And number 10, Jon Favreau's Chef from Open Road. In its 8-week release, it made $1.6 million. Lifetime has put the biopic on R&B singer Aaliyah on hold. The Zendaya, who will no longer play the iconic R&B singer Aaliyah in the biopic planned by Lifetime, the network said on Sunday. Lifetime's public relations department said on Twitter, "We are sad Zendaya is no longer portraying Aaliyah. Production is currently on hold." Lifetime's confirmation follows a statement from Zendaya's representatives obtained by the Wrap on Sunday, saying the 17-year-old Disney star is no longer involved with the project. The proposed television movie about the singer who died in a plane crash in 2001 at the age of 22 has been mirrored in controversy when Aaliyah's fans and her family expressed disapproval of the production. There was even a fan petition seeking to shut the production down. According to Lifetime's announcement, Zendaya had planned to re-record at least 4 of Aaliyah's songs. But according to E!, Zendaya left the project amid production issues, including problems obtaining the rights to Aaliyah's music. When the Wrap spoke to Jomo Hankerson, Aaliyah's cousin and president of her label Blackground Records, he said last week that the family was ready to withhold whatever rights it holds regarding Aaliyah's from the production. He said, "Because we control the masters to Aaliyah's recordings, the rights and some images of the musical elements that we put together, like the videos and photo shoots and things that we did, we can just withhold those elements from the production, which we will do. That would make it difficult for the production, but not impossible to gain usage rights to Aaliyah's songs. Blackground Records owns the recordings of Aaliyah's voice, but not the publishing rights, so Lifetime can purchase rights to re-record the singles from the songwriters, which included Timbaland, Missy Elliott, and the late Static Major. Although Zendaya was targeted by Aaliyah fans who didn't approve of her casting, Hankerson wanted to make it clear that Aaliyah's family had nothing against the young singer and actress." Mensach Taylor, the star of Designing Women, has died at the age of 67 from cancer. Taylor was in hospice care at his family's home in Altadena, California. He was surrounded by his wife, children, and mother when he died on Saturday night, his son Tyreek Taylor told the Los Angeles Times. The family wrote it a day earlier on the actor's Facebook page. "It is with love and gratitude that we sorrowfully announce that our darling, amazing, brilliant, and dynamic Messiah and the incredible father, husband, son, and friend have begun his grand transition." Taylor played the lovable assistant Anthony Bouvier on Designing Women, a comedy about an outspoken feminist who ran a design firm out of her Atlanta home, ran from 1986 to 1993. The series starred Dixie Carter, Delta Burke, Annie Potts, and June Smart, and it aired for 7 seasons. Over the years, it was nominated for a string of awards, including 2 Golden Globes, and it won an Emmy in 1988 for Outstanding Achievement in Hairstyling. In 1989, Taylor was nominated for an Emmy Award in the Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series category. During his career, Taylor had roles in a string of TV shows, including Nickelodeon's Ned's, The Classified School Survival Guide, Dave's World, The Incredible Hulk, and Alf, according to his IMDb page. He also played the flamboyant window dresser Hollywood Montrose in the 1987 cult classic film Mannequin. He was 67 years old. And another loss, Bobby Womack, the legendary soul singer, is dead at the age of 70. He died on Friday. The cause of death is currently unknown. The singer's career spanned 7 decades, several notable collaborations, and including 80s hit If You Think You're Lonely Now. He was born on March 4, 1944 in Cleveland, Ohio, from a very religious family. His father was a Baptist minister, and his mother was a church residence organ player. Womack and his brother had a great gospel music education. Womack began his career in the early 1960s as the lead singer of his family musical group, the Valentinos, who were discovered by Sam Cooke. Womack was also Cooke's backing guitarist. In March 1965, just 3 months after Sam Cooke's tragic death, Womack found himself in a scandal after marrying Cook's widow, Barbara Campbell. In the late 60s, Womack went solo. In 1968, he signed with Minute Records and recorded his first solo album, Fly Me to the Moon, which included his first major hit with a cover of the Mamas and the Papas' California Dreamin'. He would go on to collaborate with music notables Gabor Szabo, George Benson, Sly and the Family Stone, Janis Joplin, and Pearl. He would later leave Minute and sign with United Artists, where he would release the album Communication. He would earn his first top 40 hit with That's the Way I Feel About You. Womack's biggest commercial success would occur in the 1970s with back-to-back successful albums. In the 80s, Womack's career was complicated by substance abuse. He would have kicked the problem and saw a resurgence in the 90s. During this time, he worked with Todd Rundgren and The Roots. In 2010, Womack collaborated on the single Stylo alongside Mos Def from the third Gorillaz album, Plastic Beach. A year earlier, in 2009, Womack was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Bobby Womack was 70 years old. And that's your entertainment report for Monday, June 30th, 2014. This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Mello. I'll be back tomorrow delivering some of the major stories going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook and Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Mello. That's RAYMELO. And on Twitter, @The Enter Report. Have a great working day, everybody. Bye.